I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Here we go again on the phone. What phone? The phone to call for help so I can get the hell out of this chicken spit movie called Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, because I felt like I reviewed this film. Oh yeah, I did, but then because of stupid other crap, it got taken down. But thankfully someone like Johnny, thank you so much, who joined my Patreon, requested reviews like this, so now I can re-review it and it can be up on the channel. Thank you so much, Johnny. If anyone's ever interested in joining my Patreon, which there's certain tiers for certain things, the Patreon link will be down below, or if you ever want to request pretty much any type of video, the link to my PayPal, you can do it directly via that. That'll be down below as well. It could be pretty much any movie or any video topic or pretty much anything. See, I'm stalling because I got to talk about Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Now, granted, I wasn't a big fan of the 1995 movie. I'm not the right audience for this because I didn't grow up with the Power Rangers show. I'm the wrong audience for this because I was more of a Ninja Turtles guy, and in fact, I was getting pissed that Power Rangers were overtaking Ninja Turtles. So it was kind of like the Bloods and the Crips, and if the Ninja Turtles were the Bloods, Power Rangers were the, and I'm the Blood, they're the Crips, and it's just all-out war. But even though I wasn't a big fan of the 1995 movie, I thought this was way, way worse. It felt cheaper. This went in the theaters? How? The villain looks like a shitty version. Remember that show Black Scorpion with the lady that barely had anything on? Maybe it was a TV show. But forever I've seen it, but I remember how she looked. This villain in here looked like that, but shittier. The story, something about a fucking golden key and a lots of dimensional gateways to the universe, and this fucking pirate lady who looks like, again, Black Scorpion wannabe, she needs to marry this demonic entity, and they need the power, the golden key, the golden fucking water shower, fucking water sport, golden shower, whatever, from this little butt-fuddly, ugly thing of a wizard that looked like if you took Gwildor from Dolph Lundgren's Master Universe and then hit him with a pooper scooper, it looked like this little fuckwit of a wizard who just literally seems like he's going to orgasm any other time. Just keeps saying Alpha. Just trying to find that robot, Alpha, that with the Power Rangers. Alpha. Whether he leaves another, goes to Earth, and then I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do in these early scenes with this little butt-fuddly guy. Sees a lion, and it looks like the little guy's gonna fuck the lion in the ass. And then then sometime later, he's being courted by monkeys. I'm like, great, there goes the gangbang. The McGangbang is gonna happen. He's courting this little fuckwit. McGangbang at 10 o'clock. So while the little guy's getting gangbanged, circle jerk of fury, the Power Rangers, the Billy, the Blue Ranger, and the others, they're training because there's going to be this tournament, I believe for some type of charity. Well, more, not technically, I don't give a shit what it's for. But it's for a good cause. And for some reason, I don't know if there's some backstory as to, did this actor piss someone off, or was he hurt, or did something happen? Because the stupid thing where he's doing the spinning kick, somehow he does a spinning kick and he takes himself out of the fucking ring because he did the spinning kick so hard. Who the fuck would do that? Who the fuck would, I'm going to do a spinning kick, and he does it so hard he throws himself out of the fucking ring and busts his fucking back. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, if something happened to the actor and he had to do that, that's too bad, but you can't tell me there's any other ways. Like they're doing back and forth and someone accidentally does something. Oh shit. Because accidents do happen during sparring. Like, there's no other way. So while that's happening, Zordon needs some of the Power Rangers' help. Zordon even looks fucking cheaper in this movie than he did in the previous film. So they really must have truncated the budget on this. Zordon looks as if you took a face and you just went with a fucking camera, then put them together and go one after the other after the other. That's his motion. That's how he moves. Kind of like that. So our two main Power Rangers, one of them Jason David Frank, they're supposed to find this little fucker of a wizard guy. And like the big thing they deal with is a fucking snake. Granted, it's a big snake. But I'm going, this is the Power Rangers. Even in human form, the worst you can give them is a snake. Granted, it's a big snake, but still, it's a snake. Call Van Damme. He doesn't have any powers, and you just go... One thing, listen, they go into the water below. The lady, the Pink Ranger's leg is hurt. They find the wizard. He's able to fix the leg. They teleport out of there. I'm like, wait a minute, you got the power of teleportation? Why didn't you go, this isn't working, teleport us over there? Oh, this isn't working, teleport us out of there. Or I guess this teleporter only has certain limits. Whatever the fuck. Meanwhile, it cuts to the bad guys, and the bad guys, they're silly, they're stupid, they're goofy. You have the Black Scorpion lady, whatever the fuck, the female pirate, some other subordinates in kind of cheap rubber suits that get on her nerves, campy dialogue, goofy type of humor. One thing leads to another, and they capture these two people scuba diving, and you find out that they're two of the original Power Rangers from, I guess, the TV show, Austin St. John and Amy Jo Johnson. And I'm going, these two aren't bad. Why are they the leads of the movie? Why weren't they in the first movie? Granted, I guess I don't know the details because I'm not an expert. Probably because of, from what I understand, either in the first season or something, there were paid disputes, so some of them were let go, which is why you would think when, well, they're going to do the movie, Jason David Frank was in the show, so he would be in the movie. But anyway, paid disputes, they thought they wouldn't get paid enough, so the studio went, when they're in the show, and then that translates to the movie. But I can't help it. I still go, this is Austin St. John and Amy Jo Johnson. They're not fucking Oscar caliber, but they just have a better vibe to them than the other people in this movie. Funny enough. And also, when it comes back to this little wizard fucker, for a wizard, this creature is a fucking moron. Duh. Because I get that his wife and such are kidnapped by the bad guys, and there's going to be this switch. But anyone with common sense would know that the bad guys could fucking lie. Apparently this creature doesn't. Because when they do the switch, the creature's like, it gets caught. So now the bad guys have both the dumbass little butt fuddly wizard and his lady. So I guess this wizard doesn't have common fucking sense. So now the Power Rangers are fucked. They're wondering what the hell we going to do. Well, you got these new Zords, and what are they? Cars. Just fucking cars. Not anything cooler. Big, high-tech robots. Just cars. This fucking might as well be Hot Wheels. Just fucking cars. It saves on the budget. Well, we don't want giant robots, and we don't want to do that bad CG in the first film, which I give credit to not wanting to do that again. But come on, I mean, you could do... At the end of this film, you have a giant robot, which is a Zord, which is practical. Oh, it looks like Godzilla. That works better than the bad CGI in the previous film. But you could do the same with the Zords, not just fucking cars. It just seemed lame, cars. Even for a guy who didn't follow Power Rangers, just like cars. Is this fucking Fast and Furious? They keep making fucking Fast and Furious movies that will be Power Rangers level. And then one of the Power Rangers, it's a little kid, and all the little kid do, all he did was listen in early on and find out their identity. And apparently that's all you need to be a fucking Power Ranger, because this little kid, this shitty kid, joins them and said, I'm a Power Ranger now too. I'm the Blue Ranger. I'm like, is that fucking easy? And then funny enough, when they do transform, the little kid just becomes a grown man with a kid's voice, which is distracting. And so when this grown-ass man gets hit, you hear the sound effects of the kid going, ugh. And it just made me go, then why the fuck did you even need to do this in the first place? I guess they assumed, well, it's a kids movie, so we need a kid for the kids to relate to. First off, no. Second off, if that's the case, why didn't you just have the kid stay his size and just hire a little person or a kid who even knows martial arts, anything, to do that? Well, that looks ridiculous. There's a lot of shit in this movie that looks ridiculous. Believe me, that wouldn't be the biggest... That wouldn't be the worst thing. So I just made it pointless. But whatever. Yeah, shitty soundtrack. Which, hell, even the previous film had a good soundtrack. Even the previous film, the 1995 film, had songs from Van Halen. This doesn't even have that. Just because the budget was so cheap, they couldn't afford those songs. And then a good chunk of this film is on a fucking ship. I'm like, is this going to be J.C. Tate's Manhattan all over again? And you think it's, no, but it's not that. But they're on a fucking pirate ship. I'm like, what is it, the fucking Goonies? It's a sequel to the Goonies when they're actually on the fucking, to be on the fucking pirate ship this time? floating instead of just watching from afar the pirate ship. And then these creatures, they get on, but then they get his ass hit by the Power Rangers. They're barely in the suits. And then when they are in the suits, they look cheap as fuck. And definitely a step down from the way the suits looked in the 95 movie. Again, they're barely in it. Even when they're fighting these creatures, they're not in the suits. They're just fighting them looking normal. And then afterwards say stupid lines, go, well, this sure ain't the Love Boat. No, it's the ghost ship, because I'm going to murder your fucking ass and you're all going to be fucking ghosts. I'm going to murder your ass, throw you overboard. Be the total Pirates of the fucking Caribbean. So the bad guys, even though they're supposed to sneak through, which was the whole fucking point of this, was to sneak through and shit. Well, to get to where they need going. The bad guys fucking know where they're at, and then they shoot the pirate ship, and they're able to get out of there, and they drive their fucking vehicles through the water to get to land. The fucking little kid, when it's transformed to a grown-ass man. It just seemed, just a grown-ass guy with the Power Ranger suit and then making kid sounds and kid sound effects and the kid's voice. It just looks goofy. I'm sorry. They get to this they get to this set straight out of an old Star Trek episode, and the pirate bitch makes the fucking creature come up, and also Jason and Kimberly, that's the Austin St. John and Amy Jo Johnson characters from the original show, they become evil. Austin St. John just seemed cooler than Jason David Frank, and just made me go, why can't this guy still be the lead? Not fucking Jason David Frank. Which anytime I hear about Jason David Frank, he seems like a POS having PMS. Just Jason David Frank sounds like a fucking drama queen. Based on people I know who've had personal experience with the guy. I'll put it that way. So, that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree. If you like Jason David Frank, cool. And the demon, sort of a lava type of monster. Almost seems like the monsters William Shatner wanted at the end of Star Trek V. They fight it. They get their asses kicked. They need some help. Granted, at least they learned their lesson from the previous film to not have bad CGI for your big battle at the end. So instead, it's like they did on the show. Man in the suit. They're fighting each other. Rubber monster suit stuff. Ultimately, they fuck up the bad guy. They save the day. They do their tournament at the end. Things are A-OK. And then the movie ends. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the villains. I don't give a fuck about the goofy humor, the silly dialogue, the fight scenes. Even they didn't impress me much. There's plenty of movies you can watch with better martial arts. The story was not worth an iota of shit. The little fucking kid, you didn't need a fucking kid. As a kid, I didn't give a that's why I don't, well, they need to relate to a kid. No, I was a kid back in this time. I don't give a shit about if I see another me on the screen. Of course, I was watching films like Predator and Rambo First Blood Part 2. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about seeing a kid. I care about seeing a badass movie. And which this is not. I mean, this is way worse than a 95 movie because it just felt cheap. It felt just sloppily put together. Well, we need a movie. Just came up with a story during the weekend. truncate the budget, add in a little fucking kid there for no good reason, have the stupid fucking wizard dipshit fuddly looking Furby who just coos as if he wants to fuck, and I don't give a shit. If you like the film, cool. I think Turbo can kiss my turbo ass. Fuck Turbo Power Rangers movie. I'm not a fan. I never want to see this fucking film again. If you liked it, that's cool. It's not me. Not for me. See you later.